pickle, Morty! Boom! Big reveal, I'm a pickle. What do you think about that? I turned myself into a pickle!
Is everything a camera? Is everything a camera? Is everything a camera?
Turned myself into a pickle, Morty! Boom! Big reveal, I'm a pickle. What do you think about that? I turned myself into a pickle!
Is everything a camera?
Turn myself into a pickle, Morty! Boom! Big reveal, I'm a pickle. What do you think about that? I turned myself into a pickle! Oh! I'm pickle. I'm pickle.
Okay, we're good. We're all set. I think. Okay. Hi Arctic, what's up? Okay, so I've got volume. I think. We're live. I think everything's fine. We're good. So hi Arctic, what's up? Okay, so I've got volume. Oh my gosh, computer, you're doing the opposite of what I want. Oh my gosh. There's so much happening. So I'm really thrown off right now because, one, my laptop's too loud, and two, because I'm supposed to be streaming Kingdom Hearts right now. But there's a little thing about that. What is happening? Oh, hey! Hey! Yeah. Okay, so anyways, the thing... What I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oh, cool, the thing showed up. Sweet. What I'm supposed to be doing right now is playing Kingdom Hearts. I can't play Kingdom Hearts because I'm stuck on this level. It's driving me nuts. I almost put my foot through my television, even though my television didn't deserve it. I would have put my foot through my own face if I could, but I can't. So I won't. And instead, I'm not playing Kingdom Hearts today because I don't want to make you guys sit through like 8,000 more hours of Riku kicking my butt. So we're going to play Doki Doki Literature Club, even though I'm a whole year late on playing it and everybody else's grandma has played it already. I'm going to play Doki Doki because that's what I want to do today. Okay? Sounds good. How's everyone doing? I'm done complaining. Promise. Not really. Tell me. Give me chat. Why won't you... What's happening? Where's the chat? You're not showing me the chat. What is this? Did my phone break? I wanted to have Streamlabs running so that I could see the chat and stuff. There's so many people happening. Hey, Fizzcake. Hey, what's up? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Why would I do this to myself? Because I'm upset. I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts. And I can't. You can ask my sister. I was stomping around the house for the past 30 minutes. Mad. So we're playing Doki Doki. This game is not for children. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression, that's me, may not have a safe experience playing this game. We're not safe here. By playing Doki Doki, I agree that I am at least 13 of age. I think I'm at least 13. At least. Stop with all the scans. Computer, I've had enough. I had it. This game is not suitable for children. You've told me this. Doki Doki, get it? Also, I'm reviewing the new Streamlabs remote control app. Right now, it's already broken. The app's already broken, so I can't use Streamlabs app on my... Come on, just Work with me. Help me help you. And I can't see chat. What? Wait, I can't see the chat. I want. Why doesn't Streamlabs let me see the chat? I don't know what's going on. I want to talk to you guys. I have to look back here. We're gonna get started in a second, I promise. I really wanted Streamlabs to work. I wanted to be able to use the remote control and garbage broke. Help me. Lord, help. Alright. You turn down, please. No, not off. Just turn down. Can you guys hear the game volume okay? Let me know. Tell me. Wait, what? Just kick, I see you. I see you. Alright. Alright, fine. Enter my name. What is our name? What's our name, guys? What do I do? What do I do for this? Hold on, I'm gonna stop. Everybody's yelling. Stop, you don't have to yell, okay? Volume is great. Awesome. Volume's good. My phone broke. What's our name? What's a good name? I'm like reading the comments. You guys are like, don't play Doki. Doki, it's too late. The stream's already started. I can't play mid-game. You guys saw my desktop. My webcam wasn't ready. I'm all over the place. We're playing Doki Doki, okay? Kenshiro? Oizy? What are these things? Then punch your way to freedom. Guys, I don't know what's happening. What should I name myself? What do I do, guys? What do I name myself? What's a good one? What's a good name? No, it's not! This isn't Charity Live Stream Part 2. It's called something different. My title's wrong too! Wait, no, if you exit out and come back, it should say something different. It should literally say something different. Tapito? Hello, Tapito. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what you're saying. Jack? That's a terrible... No. No. Kanye West? Everybody hates him right now. Could we do that? Or should I name myself like Wo Biggie or something basic? Well, Kanye's basic. Mr. West? That's like formal. Wolverine. See, this I can't play these games because of this. How much space do I get? Professor Oak. Like, how much room? How much space do I get? Donald. We're keeping this. Donald. Hey! How do I do this? Can I just press enter? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I'm not ready. Can you tell? You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. It happens, but if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. This dude. However, I just sigh an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. I know, like, a lot of YouTubers do, like, funny voices for these. I don't know what voices to do. I wasn't ready. Is this my... There's so much happening. It's out of here. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Oh, wait. That's still her. But I caught you this time. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Donald. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Donald, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, it's not... Oh. I can't read. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh, I thought I was talking to her. That's rude. This dude is so rude. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. This dude needs more in his life. Look at me. I'm a loser playing anime games. He doesn't want to amount to this. He still has time. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years. That just reminded me of, like, just me. That reminded me of me. Oh, hey, D2. Wait, I gotta get ready for my stream. So don't finish here hanging out by yourself too much. Alright, thanks, Fizz Cake. Thanks for stopping by. What is happening? I know you're happy now, but I hear you. But what the heck is a NEET? Because you're not used to the real word. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yes, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised that I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. This dude's a jerk. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Me every day. All day, every day. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you snoozing down here, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even more worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your... You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you came to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Mimi? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature, because I don't care. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be less. Yeah, I'm going to anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Oh my gosh. Hey, D12. You made my text red. I'm like, what the heck's happening? Snoozing down here? Yeah, sure. What do you mean work together sometime? Hit me up, dog. I let out a long sigh. Can you guys hear that okay? Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Thanks, Yarkster. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me the new member. I glance around the room. Oh, what voice should I use for her? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. What voice should I give her? Guys, this is so hard! I didn't know that this would be like the hardest part so far is coming up with the voices. Seriously? You want a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. You know, like, I really want to give, is that Natsuki? I really want to give Natsuki a dude's voice because of one of my favorite YouTubers, Yub, does that all the time. So in my head, whenever Natsuki talks, I hear a dude. But, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation as these three anime girls in anime poses stand before me. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well, what are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. I turn the music down? Yeah, sure. Okay. How's that? Is that better? Oh, cool. Thanks for letting me know, D2. Dude, what's happening? Back to the game. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. You don't recognize any of them. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say that about me. I can't. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Donald. Monica smiles sweetly. Read them. Read the words. Read them. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. so having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come on, sit down, Doc. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea that you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, I'm like getting their voices mixed up. Just hurry and take one. Natsuki grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to eat icing. To get icing on her face. I can't read. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. And I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe! But not for you, you know what I mean? Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Don't remember the voice I used for her. Oh yeah, it does. I guess so. Yes. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. Monica, I'm surprised that you like fun. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others into literature, then I'm fulfilling the dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. This is hard work. Alright. Then, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature or YouTube. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, like YouTube. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees with their 80 different voices. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, and I'm the pervert. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Look how happy they look before he joins. They're so content. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I mean, Sayori, probably can't even read, so I don't think it'd be hard to keep up. So, Donald, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, and I kick my camera, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she stays quiet. I need chapstick, man. Dude. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking of after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I am the 5 viewer, just Natsuki. Hey Natsuki, what's up? What up, girl? She seemed so reserved and timid. We're past this. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level so this conversation can end. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. She is. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you... What was her voice again? For someone as gentle as you... I don't know Monica's voice yet. Oh, what? I I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Hey, Rainbow Unicorn, what's up, girl? Or Unicorn? What's up, Unicorn? I need to be stopped. Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki, as I spit out my gum? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. I'm not funny. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometime. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other. Strengthen the bond of the club. I never said I joined. You guys gave me a cupcake. I didn't know that was initiation. So Yuri is a member of the Addams family? Yes, Jess, yes. Isn't that right, Donald? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Aw, thanks, Natsuki, you're pretty too. Pretty small. No, I'm just kidding, but yes, you're also pretty. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision because I'm a jerk. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought because they're all staring at me, and they probably have weapons. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Donald, you all are defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, as the pervert I am. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Hey! You really did scare me for a moment, but only a moment. If you really just came... What was her voice? If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super proud! Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. To the literature club. Ooh. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everybody. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. Well, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. You're gonna subscribe? Hey! If you subscribe, then I'll dance. Hit, hit, hit. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I really feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Donald, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Hey! Hopefully the notification will pop up. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Oh. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth. Shoo! Sorry. Help! The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Hey, Monica! Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. This dude is like... He's such a potato. Unless Streamlabs gave up. Maybe, but... He's such a potato, dude, because like... I don't know, like... His circumstances, like, dude, he's acting like this is the worst thing in the world. Either be in the club or don't. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Hey, Carter J, just joined. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for the sub, Carter J. Screams intensely. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I don't know. Prayer. Ooh, what happens? Does she like these words? Heaven sends. Oh. Tenacious. Okay. Depression. Oh. Memories. Effulgent? What does that mean? Alexa, what does effulgent mean?
The mean of a set of numbers is the result of the sum of all numbers in that set divided by the total of numbers in the set.
What are you...
For instance, the mean of 7, 3, and 5 is 5, as the sum of these numbers is 15, and 15 divided by 3 is 5.
What does that mean? Effulgent. Who was that even? I didn't even see. After image. I'm gonna get this like sad girl. Dance. chocolate. I know if I pick suicide, I'm gonna get, oh my gosh. Milk. Vertigo. Contamination. Doki Doki. Gameplay of Sayori? What do you mean? Oh, like hanging out with Sayori? Okay. What is she like? Oh. She likes sad stuff. Captive? No. Cage? No. I'm getting this girl. I want Sayori. Unrequited. Okay, there we go. Boop! I had to pick that one. I had to. Cry. Okay. Melancholy? No. Desire? Oh, no, that's her. Hiya, Gandalf! Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Everyone else he means like 4 people. Thanks for keeping your promise. Oh wait, sorry. Thanks for keeping your promise, Donald. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Lucky deserves any slack. I don't know what her voice is anymore. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too! And I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you're not gonna do that! Suki, you certainly have a big mouth for somebody who keeps her manga collection in the closet. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Hi, Johnny! What's up, Johnny? What's up, Donald? Oh, hey! Thanks for the sub! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. I already said that. Manga's literature! Swiftly defeated, Monica plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys! Hey! Don't worry, guys. Donald always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And disgusting. And disgusting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Dom can become good friends too? I don't know what voices you picked, but they're all belligerent. I didn't prepare for this. I'm in mourning because of Kingdom Hearts. Ugh. How you doing, guys? How's everybody in the chat? You guys are awesome. You guys are subbing to me, and I'm being belligerent reading these. I don't know why you guys are listening. I appreciate you though. How are you guys today? Tell me what's going on. Tell me about your life. I'm gonna put my phone right here so I can read the chat better. Ah! Be not annoying, please. Please. I don't want to rush my phone there. There we go. Alright. What's Johnny saying? You know there's an ending where if Monica deletes herself, you get the just Sayori ending where Sayori turns into Monica. We shall see, Johnny. I've never played this game before. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situations she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Huh, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh wait, wrong person. Sayori made it sound like a big... It's scary and creepy. Guys, I don't know what's going on. Everybody told me not to play this. That gives me the chills. What gives you the chills? Johnny, talk to me, please. What gives you the chills, Johnny? What do I need to do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Johnny, stop telling me spoilers, please. Some people haven't played this game. Johnny, my friend. Johnny, if anybody tells me spoilers, I'm gonna stab you. There's your spoiler. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Oh, thanks, Johnny, dear. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Retracted. Thank you, my friend. It's a short read, so I should keep your attention. So it should keep your attention. Nice face, though. So it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read or you don't know how to read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? What? I don't get this person. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. That usually happens when you stare at people. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this soon. That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy tunes. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov, like Escape from Tarkov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. I'm not an old witch, I'm Yuri! Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she desperately chose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. That's how she giggles. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, doll? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things, and she's a total freak. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, I need Yuri to shut up. Like, I can't keep doing this. They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. No. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Hurricane Dardoa? What are you saying? I don't really think you need to worry. That's just something you're passionate about. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said that you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. The book's gone! The book disintegrated into ash. Soot! It's soot now. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Hey, Joshua, what's going on, man? It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to, that is, reading in company. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Alright! I open the book and start the prologue. Gosh, I wanted her to shut up. I can't keep doing that voice. I'm annoying myself. How you guys are listening, I don't know. Maybe I should tip to you guys. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do! I really don't mean to. Sorry, I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right arm to hold the book open. Hey, thanks, Stella, for that sub. And so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Oh, that's me. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Hey, Mark, what's up? What's up, boy? Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm. On the side. Wait, who was that? Hey, Mark, thanks for the sub, man. Okay, I'm done. I need to read. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Hey! What was that? What happened to my eye just now? I was like trying to do this thing with my eyebrows and my eye was like, is this attractive? It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Well, welcome to my stream, Mark. It's also my first time here. No, I have nowhere I'm going with this. But no, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Tell me, let me know. I'm trying my best to read the comments and stuff because I've got my phone set up here so I can actually read them instead of off to the side like I usually do. And if no spoilers, but if you've got tips to help me with the game, I will take them. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision, because I'm a pervert. Are you ready? To turn the page. Could you imagine if you're reading a book, and like, remember when we were kids, and they would have like the books on tape, and it would be like, turn the page, and like, there'd be like that magical sound. What if it was Yuri, like my Yuri instead, or it was like, turn the page, and like, never mind. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm glad you're good, Mark. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah! That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? You said you can't read. I don't mind being patient and teaching you how to read if it takes a little longer. You're at Act 2. I'm at Act 0. It's probably the least I could do since you're illiterate and in high school. Since you've been so illiterate all your life. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? I wrote the book myself. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she's doing something wrong. It's not like I can get into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. And then Yuri stabs him. Yuri remains silent for a moment, and then she stabs. But, Donald, that's probably... Bye, Mark. Thanks for stopping in. A terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, it's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, calm down. Don't do that. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Well, no duh, she said. That's so rude. This dude is so rude. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? They're standing now? Hey everyone! Oh? I think it's time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Nah, it's alright. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reason. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Her voice keeps changing. Yeah? My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Who do I show my poem to first? Okay, Sayori's my friend with the pink hair. And then Natsuki is... Oh wait, Natsuri is the one with the peach hair. Natsuki is the one with the pink hair. Yuri is the witch. And Monica is the crazy lady. I want to read with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all, even though I'm a terrible friend. This is a good poem, Donald. Natsuki. Johnny! I didn't know who to pick. And besides, before Fiskcase left, he told me to keep an eye on Sayori. I gotta check. This is a good poem, Donald. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't take it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, I guess. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't, break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Donald. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna go make sure you have lots of fun. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow we're gonna start over. Read the words. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Oh, Yuri and then Natsuki? Okay. Keep that in my brain, man, boy. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or should I put it... It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. The next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, so Johnny, you're telling me Natsuki? Wait, Yuri then Natsuki? Yuri the Natsuki, I think. Okay, I'm gonna pick Yuri the Natsuki. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten up. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh! Oh! He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant... Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of a new writer, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. Hey Sayori, what's up? There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part for them. I'm also hungry. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback, and I hope I'm done talking. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Look at her. She's so smug. Look at her face. Smug. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Hi! What's going on, Sayori? How are you? Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, that was me. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be placed by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Sup? Not much. Playing some Doki Doki. Some Doki Doki? Doki Doki Literature Club? Ooh. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. You love yours for since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, since I'm Satan's pawn. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Are you into that weird stuff, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Donald. It's about you. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her own last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too. Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Donald. How's it going, Sayori? It's going. I'm playing some Doki Doki. I was too salt earlier. I was going to stream Kingdom Hearts like I do every Monday, but I'm stuck where I am in the game. And so I was like, I'm not going to play it on stream and just be stuck and be boring. So I'm playing Doki Doki for the first time today. I literally just downloaded it onto my computer right before the stream. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to be playing for a little bit longer. I don't know. I don't know when the chapters are or anything. Like, I've watched other YouTubers play this game, but I don't know much about it myself. Ah, me too. Who next? Natsuki? I don't even remember Natsuki's voice. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Huh? You want to catch me outside? How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Do you want to get... I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can sneak. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. And cows go moo. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. Be honest, man. What didn't work? Hi, nice. What's going on? Yuri is best girl? No, don't start a war. I don't know who's best girl. I'm best girl. I'm best girl. War on that. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well... Oh, the secret? Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Just saying, stop it. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Oh, I'm not even reading as her. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, because I'm tough, because I'm Natsuki, because I'm beating my chest like an ape. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I killed them. so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Mark's back! Hey! I'm too close to my desk to actually dance. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight. Oh. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings of the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from a youngster. That's just it. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Kramer, I'm in literature club. I'ma just hang here. Oh no! Stop with the jokes. You guys are so mean. Hi, Donald. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always listening. But don't be afraid to bring things up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? I sound like a stepsister from Cinderella. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. You're cool, Mark. You're good. Don't worry, Donald. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? I mean, it's that sort of barrier that we all gotta learn to get past. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Donald. I was going, oof. Oh wait, I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why. I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Ouch. Monica, that's rude. Oh wait, she said that. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. What? What is he saying? That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Wow. Donald is lame. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes when people are left to derive their own meaning out of it. I didn't read any of that because I'm trying to do the voice. Help! It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of patient practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though, because I'm a jerk and I'm not a good friend. I'm sure I'm nowhere near at her level, though. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. You keep exploring, and you learn trying new things. I give up, guys. I'm sure I'll end up trying some different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Wow, that's because That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle or the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's a creepy poem. And I just realized that my head's in the way. That's weird. Hey guys, I'll be right back super quick. I need a tissue because my nose is stuffy. I'll be right back. Okay. I think it should be playing. Right. Oh. Okay. Mark, I'm gonna read the poem over again, because now that you said that, I'm gonna read it again. Let's see. So, hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Okay. So it's about her being in a game. I got it. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah. That style of that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What about the... I need to stop, like, with the tissues. You guys are probably like, gross. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. A whole lot of work to go home to yourself. Bye, Mark. Thanks so much for stopping in, buddy. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She's also like, please like, comment, and subscribe. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged pieces of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. You already know. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did. People liked it. Sayori liked it. And Donald liked it. Based on that, I can give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh, and Donald liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were... Wait. Who did this? I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Yeah? That's not what I... Oh, you just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Donald appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself, Yuri? Are you that full of yourself? No, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, she's powering up. She's becoming a Super Saiyan. Whoa! Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Donald started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Donald! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She started it. She can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective than fancy writing. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. If she just learned how to read, what's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That means the meaning should just jump out at the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Donald. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. And you understand that, right, Donald? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. I don't even know how to read. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Guys, help. Who should I pick? Natsuki, Sayori, or Natsuki, Yuri, Sayori. Who should I pick? Who? I don't know. If I pick like Yuri, that will keep going with like the story that I picked because I've accidentally been focusing on Yuri this whole time. But I do kind of want to focus on Sayori, this gameplay. Because I know, like, are there different endings? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna ask Sayori for help. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had left in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. He just threw her under the bus. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Donald! Well, that's her problem, and this isn't about her. This is about me and that witch over there. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being and come to my side of the argument, and then we can actually talk about this like adults. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me. I'm like really bored of this argument. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you... Oh wait, I'm sorry. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Hello, Staz. Welcome to the stream, my boy. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone! It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was Donald, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was It was a neat thing to talk about with everybody. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. More poems. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Donald! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it, though, either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? What a strong word. We're gonna go to hate like that. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Donald, it's nice that I can spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Remember, I'm a pervert. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an external monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Sweet. Alright. I am gonna save. I'm saving here. It's Monday, April 30th. Last day of April. I'm gonna end things here. Before I keep going on too long. I've been streaming for a little bit now. And this was fun. I haven't gotten to like the crazy part yet that everybody keeps talking about. This game so far is fun. I never thought that I would be interested in these kind of like visual novels like this, these kind of games, but I like this one, and I know that it gets creepy. Like, I'm so late to the game playing Doki Doki. I know it gets creepy, and I know that there's like a whole bunch of really horrific things that happen. And I appreciate those of you who refrained from spoilers in the chat. Please no spoilers. Just because even though I'm late to the game, it doesn't mean that other people are not. Some people may have never heard of Doki Doki, and so they're coming in for the first time and they kind of just want to enjoy the story and stay along for the ride. So, I appreciate, it's gonna be May, I appreciate the lack of spoilers in the chat. I appreciate everybody for stopping by and all the new subs. Oh my gosh, you guys are showing me so much love. Since reaching 100 subs, it's kind of strange. It kind of feels like I'm starting from square one, because now I'm like, okay, my next goal is to, you know, have more subs, even though I'm about just having an awesome community. I don't really even care, you know, like, I can't say like, oh, I don't care, blah, 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 about my channel growing. No, that's false. That's a lie. I care about my channel. But I guess do I have this ready? Do it is open. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Okay, we're back here. I don't have my intermission thing set up, so we're not gonna do that today, but no, this was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed this, guys. Look out for my 100 sub video coming out Wednesday. I'm gonna have a 100 sub special, something I'm putting together for you guys, because you guys are the reason why I keep doing this so happily. Because, I mean, you know, I can keep making videos and live streaming and talking to myself with all these weird voices, or I could be doing it for you guys. And I really appreciate everybody who stopped by. You guys are all amazing. I love YouTube. I really do. It's honestly, it's a great thing. And everything that everybody's going through with demonetization and things, it sucks. I'm not going to understand it because my channel is not monetized, but I feel for the creators. It's so Doki Doki here. You're right, Natsuki, it is. But yeah, no, this was a really fun stream. I honestly can't wait to stream it again. Oh my gosh. My monitor. I need an actual second monitor. Sorry guys, give me a second. Get out of here, please. Ah, okay. So, I'm gonna need a second monitor eventually. Thank you so much for everybody that stopped by. You guys are amazing. If you liked it, please subscribe. Wait, hold on, let me see what time it is. I'm like, can I like keep talking for a couple minutes? Can I like actually hit this thing? Oh, hey Jumpgate, what's up? What's going on, my guy? I'm actually ending the stream, but I am archiving the stream, so if you stick around, you'll be able to watch the stream from the beginning and kind of see the story. See, and that's the cool thing about streaming a story game and having YouTube archive it as a video, is that people can come in and yeah, like there's me talking to the chat, but they can still kind of just watch the stream, or they can still kind of watch like the story and how things are progressing. And with a visual novel like this, it's much easier. I don't know why I'm so like snotty. Like I need to blow my nose. It's all gross. But again, thank you everybody who came out. You guys are lovely. If you liked it, please leave a like. Say AO in the comments. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will see you next time. If I get in this, let's end this. Goodbye.